In the beginning of the semester, I wanted to create a 2.5D low-poly diorama. As I worked on this project and did more research, my idea shifted from this to building a 3D interactive game. I wanted to build a small interactive game where the players can walk around a town to find hidden corgis. The reason why I wanted to make a game is that by expanding the scene and adding interactions, sounds, and objectives, it becomes more immersive and enjoyable. The fields of my work fall within game design, 3D environment design, and 3D animation. The artist who influenced my work in Folio 2 is Su-Yan, the founder of KiwiWalks and the game director of one of my favorite game series, Witch Spring. He was in charge of designing the 3D art and models throughout the 4th series, and I took inspiration from his low-poly art style. Two practitioners I mentioned in Folio 1 whose works continue to inspire me. One is Hayao Miyazaki, the animator and director of lots of Studio Ghibli animation films, where most of my inspirations come from. For example, the bathhouse in Spirited Away, the giant walking castle in Howl's Moving Castle, and the borrower's house in The Secret World of Arrietty. The other one is Bangzheng Du, a Chinese artist I follow on ArtStation who does amazing isometric 2D art. After making the vending machine, I started designing the town. The initial sketch was drawn on paper. Then I created 17 base models and textures in Maya. Later, I imported the models and assembled the scene in Unity. The animations and interactions were done by using the Unity package Playmaker. The background music was created with GarageBand. By drawing the layout of the small town, it helped me visualize the designs for the items and the style that I wanted to achieve. I decided to make this place an enclosed outdoor environment with a fountain located in the middle. That way I can utilize the area around it and create paths connecting to the main road. I also decided to build a park around the fountain so that the players can't see the whole landscape while exploring the town. Next, by creating these base models, it helped me set the theme of the game and create the town more efficiently. The main colors I used were dark maroon, yellow, and brown with a low saturation. I picked this series of colors to create a nostalgic suburban vibe. The items I chose to make were also some common objects that you can see every day to match the theme of the game. This is the final scene I made in Unity with proper textures, lightings, and post-processing effects. I adjust the tone to a warm orange color to mimic the scene of a peaceful town in a quiet afternoon. Next, I added interactions to the objects I wanted using Playmaker. Though it could be difficult to use at times, I managed to play the animation on mouse click. However, there is a bug in the game where the mouse click will trigger all animations. This is because Playmaker no longer has the feature called Play Timeline after updating, and I had to switch from making timelines for each object to making animations. I failed once again because Playmaker wouldn't play the animations properly, so I switched to the Unity built-in animator and added a script which allows play on mouse click. I kept Playmaker for instructions and change of cursor only. While all the animations play at the same time, I tried to prevent this problem by putting the interactable objects away from each other. To some extent, it works if the player doesn't move around while interacting with an object. As for sound production, there is a total of 2 audio tracks in my game. I made my own background music in GarageBand with acoustic guitar. I strum various chords to create a loop. The song is in a slow BPM to create a relaxing, calming, and immersive experience. The bird chirping ambient sound is created by Garuda 1982 from freesound.org under the attribution license. For the cursors in the game, I created 2 custom cursor icons in Photoshop using the pen tool. The one on the left represents the cursor's default state, and the one on the right is the activated state when the cursor detects an interactable object. Both the pointer and the eyeball icons have a round, smooth, and simplified design to match the overall cartoony, low-poly art style. The interactive game I made is comprised of a series of low-poly objects which all share the same theme of a cute, small, nostalgic town. The goal is to find hidden corgis in different places, like inside the vending machines, under the drains, or in a tree. I want to create a game where the players can explore around and unwind in a relaxing, immersive environment, using finding hidden things as the motivation.